Well, hello there, NFL fanatics. It is your lovely host here. It is Rai. Anywho, the NFL season is now in the books. Probably your team did not make the playoffs, or maybe it did. Leave a comment down below if your team made the playoffs, or are you a bandwagon? I'm just curious. My team did not make it, unfortunately, but I'm not no bandwagon. There's a lot of fans are out there are bandwagons because your team didn't make it, so you just want a team that isn't in playoffs. Stick with your team. That's all I gotta say. That's just my advice to you. So thick and thin, stick with your team. I've been with a Bears fan since the '90s. I know about the '85 Bears. Not gonna give up on this team. I know the Bears got rid of the head coach. Thank flipping God. They got rid of the Giants coach. Thank God. Bears and Giants are not in good shape right now. Anyway, I do have social media accounts. I'll discuss that after my prediction video for the Super Wild Card Weekend because there's a lot of great games. You got Saturday, Sunday, and the first time ever in NFL history, you got Monday night. That's awesome. Okay. Overall record 163 wins. Sorry, 165 wins. And my losses 106. 106. My bad. Not a bad record. And 8 losses and 8 wins. Not very good. It's very hard to get these games right because a lot of upsets in the making. I think the best game to close out the regular season was last Sunday Night Football. You got the Raiders and Chargers. That game took forever to finish. Wow. And then Green Bay lost, but it didn't matter. They're in the playoffs. And the biggest upset, in my opinion, is the Colts. How can Colts lose to Jacksonville? It happens in the NFL. That's why they say anything can happen on any given Sunday. So they were this close of making the playoffs. Oh well, it happens. I'm not really upset. That's not my team in a way. My team is the Bears. And once again, they didn't make the playoffs. So hopefully they'll be in the playoffs next year. Okay. Now is wild card weekend. Super wild card weekend. Okay, first matchup. It's the let's see here. You got the Raiders, the Vegas Raiders at Bengals. This will be a good game, or it might be a crappy game. I'm going with the Bengals at home. Okay, next one will be the night game, a division rival, Patriots at Buffalo. I'm going with, for an upset pick, I'm going with Buffalo, and then they go on to the next round. And then Sunday, you got Philly on the road versus the Super Bowl champions, the Buccaneers. You can never go wrong with the Buccaneers. I'm going with the Buccaneers. The next matchup, you got the Niners at Dallas. A lot of history from back in the day, back in the 90s. I'm going Dallas at home. They look very good. Can they actually move on and go on to the next round, division round? We'll find out. Okay, last but not least, for let's see here. For no, we got 2 more games. You got Pittsburgh at Kansas City. I think that's Sunday night, or it doesn't say. Yeah, Sunday game. Chiefs are probably going to demolish the Steelers, or it might be a close game. Okay, we'll find out what's going to happen. I'm going to Kansas City at home. Okay, a lot of people thought they're not going to make it this far. You guys are wrong. Okay, now you got for Monday night for a playoff game. You got Arizona versus the Rams. Rams are at home. This is a division rival. So I'm going with the Rams, okay? They got a lot of great weapons. They went all in. Middle season, that'd be hilarious if they don't make it. I'm not really hilarious, but they spend all that big moves, and they got a quarterback. I don't really trust Matthew because he's like up and down quarterback. So a lot of people says He's like the same guy from Detroit, you know. Matthew had never been in the playoffs, okay? Hopefully these super wild card matchups will be very good. Hopefully none of them will be blowouts. If so, I'll be very upset. So, and then that's it, okay? I'll discuss about the division round next week. Now, in your opinion only, do you think any of these games will be an upset, or do you think any of these games will be blowouts? Do you think any of the games will be an overtime session? Now, probably you know already, in playoff format, there's no ties. It will keep on going until there's a winner. They should do that in regular season. Hopefully one day they will change the overtime session in the regular season and get rid of the ties. I hate ties because I do the NFL pick them every year, and sometimes you get a tie. I hate that. So silly. So that's it. Now, if your team didn't make it this year, hopefully next year your team will make some big moves like the Giants, Bears, maybe the Lions, Jacksonville, and etc. But probably the Lions will never make the playoffs, but you never know. So actually, these super wildcard weekend look like a very good matchup on paper, but on the field, it might be a total blowout. Patriots, Buffalo, they know each other inside and out because they're division rival. Philly, Buccaneers, they used to meet in the playoffs many, many years ago. Niners, Dallas, they met in the playoffs many years ago, you know. And then Chiefs, Steelers, I think they met in the playoffs not that long ago. And I think Chiefs own the Steelers. But maybe the Steelers can do an upset. If not, Big Ben is going home early, okay? Arizona, Rams, they met twice in the regular season. This will be the third time. I don't know if this is split or Arizona owned the series or this Ram swept Arizona. I think they split. So this should be a very good super wild card weekend. What games are you looking forward to? What games are you not looking forward to? And that's it. This is going to be a jam-packed Super Bowl weekend. And probably you know or don't know that possibility that the Super Bowl might move out of Los Angeles and move into Dallas. Never say never. Okay? We'll find out what's going to happen. So hopefully we see some upsets in the making. I'm going to watch it regardless. I'm a football fan regardless. Okay? That'd be funny if we see Patriots versus the Bucks, the rematch from the regular season. That's all I'm going to say. Now, follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below. If you really want to be part of the Rover Show in the near future, please do. But please don't make fun of the host with the most. DM me. We could discuss about anything. Sports, movies, video games, anything what's on your mind. Have a good one. And I'll come back next week. I'll give you my recap of super wildcard weekend and even give you my picks of the division round. Peace out and take care. And go Raiders always. I know they're not in the playoffs, but I still support them. Later.